Hello everyone, I am Interact, this is Dead Cells, welcome back. Let's try and get some more progress on our Foundry. We're gonna not be happy about this, but we'll take it. But I would like to express my distaste for these items right now. Just get that out of the way, okay? Dear God, I think we're gonna die. Just take me, dude. Alright, they can't do it. No balls. Come on. Nerd. 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 Nerds. That's what these guys are. They're nerds. I'm just proving that I can do this. I just don't want to. Okay? Killing myself on purpose here. Because I want to restart. Sure, I could sit there and parry every single attack to kill them. But man, that would be boring. And I'd rather not do it. So I won't. Yeah, don't insult me with Spartan sandals, please. Like, it's an affront to my sensibilities as a human being and a video gamer. I hope in the next update they add more levels, obviously, maybe another boss. I'm not gonna say more bosses, because that might be a little excessive. But if you could add like one more boss, maybe, that would be cool. I would like that. Another area or two areas. Hey, you know, a few more enemies. That'd be pretty neat. I'm just resetting until I get at least something that's level 2. Like, come on, man. I'm not looking for, like, Frantic Sword Ice Bow right off the bat, but... Alright, there you go. Shovel Punishment. Perfect. It at least works. Okay. So we're gonna take a point in survival. These actually both have survival on them, don't they? Yeah. It's pretty nifty. He just keeps jumping back. I can't stop him. What you got for me? Secret cake. Okay, that could come in handy. I think that we want to go this direction, misdirection. This is the way to the hidden area. Ow. I don't think I want to be going this way. This is Toxic Sewer's route. Please just get me out of here. Yeah, I think I just need to turn around. I'm probably gonna miss the time door at Promenade, which is okay, but, you know. I hate it, so it's not okay. But it is okay. But it's not okay. Yeah, you're oiled now. What are you gonna do about it, son? I'm really frustrated by that damage. Let me just make myself fully clear of my frustration there. I think I would like a different melee weapon. Give it one reroll. Nah, I'm good. What you got for me, Mr. Chest? Yeah, a tonic. You know, not the worst thing. Oh, there's a treasure chest down here. What have you got for me, Mr. Treasure Chest? A knife storm. Why, I would like that so much more than a oil grenade. I appreciate it. Oh dear. I've gone and done a dumb thing. Actually, maybe not. No, I've definitely done a dumb thing. Actually, with the amount of grenades that they're throwing, I can actually, like, yeah, come to think of it, the amount of grenadiers that were there, I could actually fairly decently, like, lob the grenades back at them with the shovel. Which is actually a pretty nifty little bit of tech that the shovel has, where it lets you lob grenades back. We're gonna take a point in tactics because, like, have you seen how many points we have in survival already? It's a little absurd. I mean, we're actually doing pretty well so far. I do not want to whip. I do not want to whip it or whip it good. Although, you know, it's a different build than I normally use, which is good, refreshing, if you will. Like a good class of Sprite. By Sprite, I'm not sponsored by Sprite. I'm not sponsored by anyone, dude. If you think I'm sponsored with this sub count and this many views, delusional. Delusional, I say. That being said, if anyone wants to sponsor me, just saying my Twitter's in the description, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Sell whatever product you're trying to sell. That's not true. I pretty much won't sell anything. Alright. Yep. Where's the kamikaze though? Because I thought I pulled the kamikaze as well. Oh, I like that the, kind of the backswing on that caught that guy. No, I thought I had rolled that. Turns out I was incorrect though. Does this shoot an arrow? It does. It fires an arrow upwards and forwards. How nice of it. Let's see if there's any scrolls up here. There is. Okay. Because I do need a little bit of scrollio in my life, so I can get swolio, like Ben Swolio. Is that meme still relevant? Probably. That picture's great. I still haven't seen the movie. I probably should see that movie. It's apparently a very controversial movie, which, you know, kind of weird because it's Star Wars, right? Star Wars is pretty, like, mainstream, I guess. So it feels weird to me that there's, like, so much controversy about I don't know if it's controversy, I guess differing opinions on the quality of the movie. I haven't seen it, so I can't weigh in. But it's probably a pretty good movie. Okay, yeah, War Spear. Look, it's not a tactics build, okay? Can't be like, oh, look at this freaking nerd. He always builds tactics. Oh, little baby boy need his turrets to help him out. I mean, yeah, I'd love to have turrets to help me out, but it ain't in the cards, so, ow. My face, all of my body parts, help. They all hurt. Alright, there's not a path down. Okay, well, I guess we're fighting these guys. We're farming up a lot of gold, which is nice. We're gonna be able to use that on shops. Get a little vendors in my life. Anybody want some gold? I actually almost just took a lot of damage there. Because I had, like that. Because I had forgotten that I had, I'm just gonna pop that. I had forgotten that I had Knife Storm to clear out those bats pretty easily. So I almost just ate like a bunch of damage that would be really, really unnecessary. Turkey? Cake? No? Okay. I know there's a bunch of bat boys up here. Alright, I did do the parry properly. I did kind of want to practice that a little bit, just to make sure I could do it. But it's good to have, like, Punishment and War Spear upgraded to S tier, because it means I can actually do 3-cell runs with different weapons. Who would have thought? Ow. Now, can I do them successfully? Apparently not. I'm gonna take so much damage. I'm actually gonna die here. I'm a dead man. I'm dead. It's already... Omae wa mo shinderu. Sorry if you're Japanese. I apologize for my pronunciation of your language. It was awful. I acknowledge that. Let's move on, okay? I'll speak Nippon. Is it, like, what? I'm curious what they call it in Japan. You know? Like, because, like, the English word for English is English, right? The Japanese word for Japanese is not Japanese. Correct? That's the English word. And it's not Nipponese because they don't use the E's as the descriptor of language, I'd assume. I assume they have something different to say for it. Oh my god. This is just a nightmare right here. Okay. That's better. Not significantly better, but better. Nonetheless. Oh. Because, like, Spanish in Spanish is Espanol. And they call English Inglés, you know? I like languages and the differences in them, which is a really, like, turbo nerd thing to say, but I think it's interesting. I do kind of want the, do I want the ice grenade over the knife storm? Yeah, it has reduced damage taken. I'm interested in lots of different things about different cultures. I've probably talked about it before. I just find other cultures and traditions and customs fascinating because they're different than my own. Let's look for a better shield. I mean, I'm only really digging for a punishment because punishment's really the only shield I would take here because it's the only S tier shield I have. Whoa, that might be a glitch. I'm gonna see if that's reproducible. Where it kind of like turbo looks down for you when you exit a doorway. Lighter Swarm does kind of fit in a survival build, but I think I want the CC from the freeze grenade. Let's see if this is reproducible. If I just hold down on the stick. Yeah, okay, that's reproducible. You just hold down, like you can see I'm holding down on the right stick. It just like shoots your camera down. I doubt that's intentional, so... Oh, hold on, it didn't do it that time. Maybe I have to do it as soon as I enter. Yeah, okay. That's pretty reproducible. If I remember to, I'll submit a bug report for that. I mean, that's a very minor bug, they may be aware of it. That's like... Typically, I think companies have, like, you know, priority lists for bugs. As with most things. They have priority lists for them. That's probably super low down there. So they may very well be aware of it, but it's just, like, the lowest thing on their to-do list. Because who cares? It's not like I just kind of panic hit both of my triggers there. It's not like, you know, game-breaking bug or anything, like that scroll one that I submitted a while ago. Which I actually don't know if they've fixed or not. I have to check patch notes. See if they ever fixed that one. Or just do it again, I guess. How do I keep pulling elites, like, not even close to me? I'm very confused by this. Okay. But he's dead because, you know, War Spear. Take the damage reduction once again. Always remember to recycle, it's important. Help save the planet. I don't know what planet we're on in this video game, but, you know, save the planet, dude. See if it works with the up direction as well. I don't know if it does. No, it's only down, huh? Huh. It seems kind of finicky, actually, so maybe it's not fully reproducible. Although it is weird. I'm guessing, like, it just kind of buffers your input while you're leaving the door and executes it. How do I dive through multiple things? I still, like, have yet to figure this out. I just stop holding A and just hold down. I don't, there's some way to do it, and I've never been able to master it. Which I think is a little weird. But I can't seem to get down to a basic, what you would think would be a basic maneuver, right? Alright, what do we want here? We might want, like, HP after a successful parry. That seems like kind of memey, doesn't it? I think we'll take cooldown reduction for now. I mean, the parry after a shield is like it's an alternate way to heal outside of alienation. It requires being able to parry effectively and frequently, which I may have issues with. More issues with, like, being able to frequently parry enough to, like, make the healing worth it, and less, like, oh, I can't parry frequently, you know? It's the is it worth actually taking? As NL would say, is the juice worth the squeeze? Which I don't know if he coined that phrase or not, but I still think it's an absurd phrase. Like, if you're squeezing juice, obviously it's worth it, right? Because you really want the juice. You know? Isn't the answer to that question always yes? I know that it's a metaphor. Not dumb. Come on now. And I know he'll never explain himself, because he probably has me blocked on Twitter. So I wouldn't even bother asking him, you know? He doesn't even know who I am, dude. Although I could carry him in Rainbow Six Siege and PUBG, but, you know. Dude, if I could get a guest spot on that, that would make me pretty happy. Just because it would mean I would get to hang out with Justin, who is the best boy of 2016. That's the whole reason. I don't care about NL, I just want to hang out with Justin. It's a joke, man. I'm gonna. Am I dead? Or am I just stupid? I can't tell. Both? Wow, that guy has dedication. There we go. Thank you, War Spear, for doing what you do. I appreciate it. I've resolved myself to not taking damage on those anymore. I'm done with taking. Oh, crap. Cake is nice. Please no vaping. Leave the vaping for the designated vaping areas, which is nowhere. Please. Where am I? Oh, right there. That was a stupid question. Punishment. 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 Hey, I've done it. Extra damage when inflicting a critical. On death, freeze. I kind of like the freeze when parries, but freezing nearby enemies is also pretty good. Also, it does do more damage if it's a higher level. What does higher level shield do? I feel like it does more damage, maybe. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this and your name is Northern Lion or HC Justin, hit me up for Siege, dude. I'm down. Love that game. Bought that game like the week it released. Haven't played it, you know, since it came out, but decent amount of time in it. I just think it's a good game, you know? Well, I would love to, because that has pierces all enemies written on it. Ooh. But I'm a little short on cash. A little strapped for cash, if you will. Oh, we gotta go down here for the quick bow, which is honestly just cat. You saw how close it was. You know how close it was. Okay, you saw what I saw. That was almost certain death for me. Another elite? Sure, why not, dude? I feel like I'm stupid enough right now to fight more elites. Actually, I have war spear, so elite fights are a joke. Oh, please don't. Thank you. There's not a second bait boy, is there? I couldn't get, okay, well, it worked out in the end. I was trying to get them to stand together so I could get the war spear to proc and freeze them both. Like that right there, what I just did. I was trying to get that to happen. It didn't work, but it's fine. In the end, it didn't even matter, you know, as they say. Does anyone really, like, listen to Linkin Park anymore? I know that obviously, like, the lead singer, you know, had that whole suicide deal. So they're not making any more music. But were they making, like, had the band broken up? I feel like I remember them, like, semi-recently releasing stuff, right? Maybe it was, like, 6 years ago, but I don't know. I feel like, Mike Shinoda, the guy who did the rapping, had his own thing, Fort Minor, for a while. I remember when that started up. I had a friend who got me a like a demo CD from a concert or something. It's pretty good stuff. So yes, I have their demo CD. It's pretty good. It's a little weird, but pretty good. Curse chest. I don't have alienation, so I don't really feel like doing a curse chest right now. Plus, I don't really think it's worth it without alienation. I think the risk significantly outweighs the reward. Alienation mitigates the risk so much that it... Say goodbye. Give me the cells, please. Look at that parry. Look at that. Woo! I remember that I had a secondary weapon. Alright, we do have a little bit more to explore. Do I want to, though? Because I only have one Sunny D left. Ah, crap. What's up here? It's a treasure room? The odds of that giving me something that make it worth me going through all of those traps and potentially taking, like, way too much damage like an idiot, I don't think it's worth it. Can't be worth it. We're just gonna continue onwards. Okay, so now we probably want to take alienation. Maybe I should be taking alienation over vampirism, which I believe is what the one that heals you on kill is called. Since it does give you 75% of your HP instead of like a very small amount of HP every time you get a kill. But there is a lot of enemies to kind of get through. I don't know, I feel like the theory behind alienation being better is that enemies, excuse me, basically hit you for like half your HP anyways, if you ever get hit. So like little incremental healing is not great, whereas big bursts of healing is great because like you take one hit, you need to fix it by getting a large burst of healing, which you would get from alienation, whereas it would take, you know, like a billion kills to get it from this, from vampirism. So maybe I should just stop taking vampirism. Maybe vampirism's not as good as I think it is. I would be willing to admit that. if the, you know, committee for the use of alienation pays me enough money, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Show me the green and I'll show you that I dislike this green. Because it's survival based, so it's green. Yeah, you know, funny joke. Not really though. What is the point of this? Of life, I mean, you know? It's a curse chest. I do have alienation, so I might as well. I don't really need the healing, but at least the curse won't last as long. The money is nice. Get a little refill on our gold. The nice thing about me using heavy turrets as a crutch is that I can use it on a survival build as well and be like, what? It's not a tactics build. I killed myself because he turned around when I hit him with the thing. Because when he stops doing his roll, he turns around. I'm an idiot, man. Just a pure bona fide idiot. I'm just, I feel awful. I can't continue with this, you know? That's sheer level of stupidity. I cannot progress. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this shorter, briefer episode, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment with whatever I talked about in this episode. Hit me up on Twitter, NL, is what I'm trying to say. Subscribe for more in the future. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Maybe I won't die next time, you know?